Hi guys, it's Rick with Big Tiny Outdoors. We're here at Camo Cares today, a superb organization that give hunts of a lifetime for disabled kids and disabled vets and many other assisting many other people. I want you guys to know that I took some video. It's coming out, and we're going to do this today. And I also want to give a shout out to the Freiburg Sportsman's Club for sponsoring this and having the event here every year. If you guys, I hope you like the video, I hope you appreciate it, and I hope you get the same family feelings that I got out of this organization. I'll see you soon.
We want to respect it, we want to make it better when we leave than when we got here. So, no trash, no beer cans on the course. We'll do better getting cans out there to put them out. But again, if you carried that full beer can out there, I would expect that you could carry the empty one out for us. So that's the bad before we get to the good. Everybody understand that? Archery shooters? All right, thank you. Now I'm going to stand up.
Hey, I have your Julie shoes.
You guys just stay right there.
So don't.
Does anybody have any idea what number Camo Cares this is? 13. Camo Cares 13. Who would have ever thought at the beginning of this that we would get 13 years? Please give everybody here a huge round of applause for 13 years.
The background noise is done
I gave a little spoiler earlier.
I got permission to go around and show you guys everything. Just an
In
example.
13 years, we have raised $1,347,000. $1,347,000 out of Little Raffle, Pennsylvania, Farragut County, and the surrounding areas. That's just unbelievable. That equates to just under 340 hunts for these kids and these vets. How do we do that? All 100% volunteers. Our board, our committee members, all of our event staff, these are folks just like the rest of us, like-minded people with great big hearts. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, our donors, the people that donated prizes, the folks that are out there on their own raising money. So once again, great big round of applause for all of you folks that have all been part of our Camo Cares family. I also want to give a special thank you to the board, our board members. You know, we meet once a month and sometimes more frequently as things come up. But again, all volunteers, all have regular jobs, all doing what they need to do and donating their time to put on this event. Taking time away from them and their families. And I just want to say, from me and my family and to their families that support them, for allowing us to do what we do to put this event on. So thank you for all of our families, board members' families, for allowing them to spend time to help put this together. So we're going to clap a lot today. So give our families a applause. Sometimes this gets a little lengthy, but we wouldn't be able to do this without our corporate sponsors. I would like to read our corporate sponsors real quick, and those are the folks that have donated at least $1,000. So at least $1,000. Everybody that has a banner in all these pavilions, I want you guys to memorize
And his
each and every
Aidans
one.
Army crew.
There's going to be a test later. Okay? When you're out and about on your daily lives and doing your business, if you see the names on these banners, please support those companies, those businesses, and those people, because they're the ones that are donating their hard money to be able to do what we're doing here today and supporting our heroes. So it takes a little bit of time, but to me it's important. I'm going to recognize all of our at least $1,000 corporate sponsors. Some of them are going to get a little more recognition here. down the road. But Aidans Army, American Legion Post 66, American Legion Riders Post 66, Big and J Industries, Briar Hill Custom Furniture, Buxton Bows, Archery, C93 Radio, The Goat, Chris's Tire, Clarion County Rod and Gun Club, Clarion County Sportsmen for Youth, Clarion VFW Post 2145 and their auxiliary, D&K Excavating, Davidson's, First United Bank, National Bank, Fox Pro, the Freiburg Sportsman's Club, Hager Custom Rifles, Hart's Fabrication and Hunting for Hope Foundation, HH.
That's right.
J&J Feeds and Needs, Jill and Andrew Mata, Lee Black, graphic designer, Magpul Industries, the Oak Circle Clan and Arrowhead Outdoors, Oil City Vineyard Church, one-of-a-kind design, Parker Allegheny Canby Lodge number 521, Primetime Limo Service, Ramada by Wyndham, Route 66 Sporting Goods, Servicemen's Club of Knox, Post 720, Sportsmen's Outfitters, and Tri-County Homes. If we missed anybody, my sincerest apologies. Again, Vinyl Graphics, he's in the special list. He's in the special list. But, yeah, you are special. There's no doubt about it.
Thanks, Garrett.
So if we missed anybody, we sincerely apologize. If you look back to the beginning when I said we are 100% all volunteers, I promise you we are all doing our best to do what we can to recognize everybody, and we do make mistakes now and then. So if I miss somebody, please come tell us, and we'll fix it, and I'll announce your name the rest of the night. I promise. A big round of applause for all those corporate sponsors. I mentioned earlier in our event staff meeting, 206 people with blue shirts. 206 people helped putting this event on for y'all. Big round of applause for the blue shirts today. I mentioned my board members earlier and their families. I would like to call them out by name. Again, we meet once a month. We discuss things. We hash things out. We have differences of opinion. We work through them. At the end of the day, we're all here for the folks that you're about to meet. I can't believe that you just did that. You know what? You know what? I still love you. Okay, perfect. No love lost here. So, especially the last couple of weeks, we've gotten a little testy with each other, myself included, but we've worked through it, and I reminded you all yesterday why we're here. And we're about to all see again in a few minutes why we're all here. And I appreciate you, and I love each one of you. So thank you.
Hugs.
We're going to hug in a little bit. Wendy Wenner, wave to the crowd. Kyle Quambauer, Beth Obenrader, Gary Wyant, Molly Kopp, Kevin Chapp, and myself from the Big Seven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys more than you know. You guys like this grounds, Freiburg Sportsman's Club? Is it not perfect? Not only are they huge cash donors, they donate this facility to us for our event every single year for 13 years straight and indefinitely until we tell them we're done. Big round of applause for the Freiburg Sportsman's Club. Did you guys eat any food while you were here today? A little bit, here and there. I don't know if you guys know what it's like, some of you may, to make food for 2,000 people. They won't take a dime from us. The food is a massive undertaking. to feed these people. All the American Legion riders, all of our shooters, all of our staff. I would like to recognize them. Heartbreak Hotel, Buckwheat, The Hogues, Ronnie Winter, Jake Kellogg, Wayne Meyer, the Steinman family, Mimi Howard. Every once in a while we go a little bit of an extra mile to call out somebody that maybe deserves it. Mimi Howard, since we started, has been making cookies for this event by herself. 1,200 cookies, other than maybe 1 year where things were a little crazy, the whole world was in a mess. 1,200 cookies for 12 or 13 years. I think Mimi Howard deserves a great big round of applause. Kepler's Meats, Hollabog's Meats, Lindell's Hay and Grain, Kevin Chaff, you know him? Badass Barbecue, Daddy's Main Street, and Justin at the Washington House, just to name a few. There's a whole bunch more people that put time and effort into that food that aren't on this list, but I want you guys to know how big that undertaking is and how much we appreciate all those people that have done that food for us. So let's give them a big round of applause. You should pay attention. She wanted to know if I mentioned Justin at the Washington House. I'm sorry. I'll speak slower. Hopefully, she said she loves me. I don't know if you heard that or not. She loves me. We have a love-hate relationship. I hope you were all here about 11:45 when the American Legion Riders here. That's also one of my favorite parts of the day. But the American Legion Riders come and do that for us. The last few years we've had maybe 35 or 40 riders. They called me from the Clarion Mall parking lot at about 11:15 and said, better make some room for parking. We got 125 bikes and there's more coming. So big round of applause for the American Legion Riders and Prime Time Limo. Prime Time Limo donates their limos for us every single year. For 13 years, they've been bringing our heroes to the event. So big thank you to those folks. I need a bottle of water, so Kyle's going to talk for a little bit.
Okay, there's a tremendous amount of raffle prizes in this pavilion in front of us, and a lot of this stuff is custom made. And there's a few folks we want to recognize, and I know we don't have a list of all of the homemade stuff, and so I apologize that we can't list everyone, but it's an amazing thing when someone makes stuff by hand, and we really appreciate that. And so, starting off with custom made items, Gary Wynant up here with Vinyl Graphics makes all the vinyl for us, all the signage, basically anything we need. He does laser engraving, he does all kinds of custom, what's the new machine that you use?
UV flatbed.
There you go, UV flatbed. That might mean something to some folks, but he can do all kinds of really cool stuff, 3D printing style stuff. So we really appreciate Gary, because anytime we forget to make a sign, he comes up with it quick, and that is amazing. Ryan Jones and his family, he makes custom wooden flags and things, drives in from Indiana every year to help us out, brings the family. Just really appreciate him coming all that way. Sally Byers makes us a quilt every single year, and when I talked to her, she basically said the same thing like Freiburg. If you guys are doing this, I'm making you a quilt. So I really appreciate that, because I know the hours that goes into a quilt. Joan McKissick makes a coffee bar. It's in the back there. And Hard's Welding, if you guys, the shooters on the course, realize that we don't have the same type of signs anymore, Hard's Welding donated all the rebar signs so we can cut down on all the wooden stuff we were trying to keep going for 13 years. We had a fire. We had to have a fire. It was bad. Okay, if you are a major sponsor, which I think you all know who you are, can you please make your way up here so we can recognize you? We want everyone coming up on stage. We're talking platinum sponsors.
The Girdwoods, the Canes, the Herman Hunters, and the Aidans Army. They're all close, right?
Yeah, come on up.
All
They're assembling here, I guess a lot of you folks remember how their organization got started. This was a project at school for the National Honor Society for Olivia, and now they have their own 501c3, and that's not the first time you're going to hear this today. And I guess that's one thing I just wanted to bring to everybody's attention. It really, when you talk about the heart of a group of people, when I start seeing other people creating their own charity organizations, that makes me feel really good, because the ripple effects here are really spreading, and it's an awesome thing. And so it's just awesome. I'm going to let Olivia tell you about their organization.
So, like Kyle said, this all started as a National Honor Society project 6 years ago in high school. And then last year we officially became the Hidden Helpers. So we became a 501c3. We closed it. I feel like you can do this. So this year we had our usual fundraiser. We usually have one a year, try to do more, but we donate as much as we can to Camo Cares every year. And this year we were able to raise $5,600 to donate, which is more than we have, and we hope to continue to grow.
Okay, next group, the Canes and friends. I know there's more than just you guys, but you'll recognize these guys because they've been here from the beginning, way back in year one. That, you know, they've always been here. And last year they came up with an idea to have their own golf outing, the Camo Classic, and that went very, very well. And this year they have some news to tell you about what they're doing now.
Yeah, so my name's Brian King, and this is my wife, Alex, and my older brother, John. We've been coming here since 2013. Ever since the first year we came here, we've been absolutely hooked on the event. We love these guys. We love the stories. We'll continue to donate to this cause. But last year we had a golf tournament, and we were able to raise $6,000. Golf tournament's called the Camo Classic. We've had it on June, the first weekend in June each year. So it turned out really, really well last year. This year we were able to open up our own 501c3 corporation to kind of organize our fundraising and ease the process for companies to be able to donate to us. So we opened the Hunting for Hope Foundation, which is our 501c3. We put another golf tournament on this year, and it was a huge success. Appreciate everybody for donating. We had 116 golfers, 30 local companies sponsor holes, put their names out on signs and stuff, donate a bunch of their hard-earned money from their companies for our golf tournament. And we were able to raise $9,000 this year at our golf tournament. And 100% of the money that we raise goes to Camo Cares. We plan to continue to grow and expand. Our money will be coming this way every single year. We love the event. Appreciate you guys. And every year, these stories just get you hooked. And we absolutely love it. You hear all the time, these folks thank us all the time for our hard-earned money and work and effort and stuff. And I get to work with my brother and wife through, the best of the best. So we love these guys that put this on, and we'll continue to come back and do it. Love you guys.
Do we have any Herman Hunters in the crowd? Oh, that's it? That's it. Oh, so there's no Herman Hunters here? Let's hear it. Were you the chosen one again? Are you sure? This is Angie. She's going to tell us a little bit about the Herman Hunters and Tucker's Fairway to Heaven. The Herman Hunters this year donated the Kimber 1911 Shadow Ghost. That's the pistol that's on the big 3 ticket. They're also a platinum sponsor this year. Got me all choked up already. I'm going to let Angie finish her part of the presentation, and then we'll show you the check.
Hey everyone, my name is Angie, and I'm one of the Herman Hunters. It is a blessing and honor to be up here for another year on behalf of our group presenting our donation to this amazing event. I know I speak for everyone in our group that this day is truly one of the best days of the year for us. First and foremost, I wanted to take a moment and talk about the reason we are all here today. If everyone could do me a favor, and if you, someone you know, or someone you have lost, has battled a disease or cancer, please raise your hand. Now, if someone you know, someone you are, or someone you have lost has fought for this country, please raise your hand. Now I want you to take a second and look around and know that the people you just held your hands up for are the strongest people you will ever come in contact with. People like Alexis, Mr. Montez, Brooklyn, Sydney, Mr. Hill, Colton, and so many more. Speaking on behalf of a group of people who have personally lost several people to disease or cancer, in addition to myself and a handful of us working with veterans every day at the VA in Butler, we have been able to see the unbelievable amount of strength, fight, and hardships both groups of these people must endure every single day. The Herman Hunters is made up of a group of family and friends from Butler, Pennsylvania. We originally started raising money in the basement of our cousin's house playing shuffleboard. And then we added hunters parties, cornhole tournaments, and reverse raffles. Pretty much any fundraiser you could think of, we have probably tried it. Our original goal was to donate what we could and come up to have a great time in support of amazing and strong people. In January of 2020, my father, Tucker Reddick, was diagnosed with an extremely rare form of melanoma. After the toughest fight, he was called home in October of 2020. In his memory, my family, alongside the Herman Hunters, created a golf outing called Tucker's Fairway to Heaven, where all proceeds raised would be donated to his favorite organization, Camo Cares. We were able to hold our second annual golf outing in May, and it exceeded greater expectations than we could ever have imagined. After we were able to make our donation last year, I jokingly said it would be pretty cool if we could donate more next year. Not many people, including myself, thought that was possible simply by having a golf outing and a few other fundraisers. But today it is my honor to present this check in memory of my father, Tucker Reddick, on behalf of Tucker's Stairway to Heaven and Herman Hunters to Camo Cares with the amount of $15,000.
All right, we're going to go sidebar for 2 minutes. I don't know anything about this. I was just asked to give the mic to my friend, Emma.
All right, sorry if I'm still crying. I'm a little choked up after that. But so this year on my parents' way to Camo Cares, they were thinking of some other ideas to try and help raise some more money for this family that we are sending on a hunt. So me and my mom last night went around to every single camper and said, "Give me $5, you're getting in a raffle." That's pretty much all we said. There was a gentleman, I didn't even tell him what it was for, and he's like, "All right, here you go. You write your name on this." And so last night we walked around, sold a bunch of tickets, and we ended up raising about $800 actually. So I have, did you just pull that? Who pulled that? All right, Cassidy pulled the ticket, so if you were a camper last night, pay attention, because if this is your name, you're winning $375. It's so bad. Ryan Quimbley. Are you here? Ryan Quimbley. So since Ryan is such a great guy, I have $735 to go to you guys, for you guys to have on your hunt whatever you want to spend it on. So this is just for you guys. So keep it.
Thank you. How about them Herman Hunters, huh? I told the board I was going to keep this short and not go sidebar, but I got to go sidebar. I'm sorry. Elizabeth, where are you at? Yep, calling you out. Come here for a minute. I might have told somebody this story last night. You're going to cry again. So, how are you? This is my friend Liz. She's a Herman Hunter. I went to the Tucker Fairway to Heaven 2.0 a couple months ago. And me and Liz had a little conversation. She said, "Hey, how's it going? You ready?" I said, "Nope, not even close. Not even close to being ready." And I said, tongue in cheek, not knowing what I was saying, "Sometimes I wonder if it's really worth it." And I got the Liz stare. Y'all ever had the Liz stare over there? Just like this. Kirk, you keep going. Don't you effing quit. That's what she said. She said, "Don't you freaking quit. Do not let Satan win." She said, Camo Cares has built communities like Herman Hunters, communities like Hidden Helpers. There's too many H's. All of these people are here to support us tonight, everywhere. She's like, you guys are building communities that support the folks that need our help. Don't you freaking quit. And I'll be honest with you, that was like the kick in the butt that I needed, because we've had our struggles this year. It's been tough to make all this happen again for year 13. And Liz, somebody put her right where she needed to be at the right time to get me all fired up again. So you didn't know this was going to happen, but I thank you because I needed it.
You're welcome.
So thank you. Don't you freaking quit. I hope I didn't embarrass you too bad. And you didn't even cry. Hey, Herman Mini Mart. Check them out, Herman, PA. Joe and Julie, you're up.
Aidans Army.
Joe and Julie Carroll, Aidans Army. Kirk likes to talk the longest when we pick black shirts. Aidans Army. Aidans Army is not just Joe and Julie. Yes, we started this in memory of our son Aiden, who passed away. Aidans Army is not just all the folks in black shirts. It's all the folks that come to our events. We are, like he said, family is a big word around here. It's a big family. We dropped to one event this year after I had needed a break, and I convinced everybody else they needed a break too. So we're not going to go into, it's hot. So we had one event, we had one archery shoot. One other little thing came up. So we do a lot of things, and we raise money for Camo Cares, we raise money for people that need it, and unfortunately we got put on the wrong side of things this year, which we've been there before, and we'll get through it. We won't go into a whole lot of detail, but how does that go? God doesn't let you tell him where to go. He holds the light and shines it at your feet and shows you where to step. So we're just taking it one step at a time, one step at a time. So this year we raised $15,000. I'm done. If you consider yourself a member of Aidans Army, I need you on the stage real quick because we got stuff to do. But feet down to my right, up the ramp, onto the stage, please.
I'm gonna video. I'm gonna video. Your part, get your butt up there and...
I'll tell him I'm behind the camera.
Do you know how to work an iPhone?
Yep.
I mean, oh, you had a child show you. Thank you.
Alright guys, so you know, Big Tiny's Outdoors is actually me, Rick Wonderling, and I am an adamant supporter of Aidans Army. Been there for years.
You guys are slow.
I have consistently been the top
You guys been
seller of
water. Stay hydrated.
their tickets almost every single year since I got
Lots of room on the stage. It's rated at 20,000 pounds. We're good.
You're next to your buddy. I'll go straight on. Get closer. Get closer. Over here. Get closer. More to the right. The commander said we needed everybody on the stage. Get over. Get over. Over here.
Hey, David's here.
Over here. Over here.
David's here.
Come on. Over here. Get off my grass.
Get up on grass. I need you on the trailer. Don't look at me like that. Look at you. Put her glasses on so you can pray. You know, I'm going to get out of the way.
There you go. All right, get up on there.
I have one comment. We love you. And no one fights alone. F you, Hector. We all know the situation that our kids and our vets have been, and now one of us are in the same position. So, no one fights alone. We love you, we're praying for you, and we're all in the fight.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys.
Give them a big round of applause. Now get off my stage. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let's go. You heard it. You heard it. Get off the stage.
Get off my stage!
Somebody get Dave a beer.
Dave, he's fired up.
See that? They're scared to move, Kurt. They're not moving. Look at them.
So one of our first Camo Cares kids was Ariana Evans. When Jason decided that he wasn't going to be part of the program anymore, and we were talking about how this program was going to proceed, I felt a calling. And I did a lot of praying about it. And I got a phone call. Hey, it's been a while since we had dinner. The Evanses and I, with Ariana, on occasion, would like to go to the pizza shop and have a wedgie. And after Ariana passed away, we kept in pretty close touch, and it was time for us to have dinner. And I told this story before. We got all the way through dinner without the question being asked. So we're going to keep doing Camo Cares. And we avoided that question all through dinner. And I was really excited because I didn't have an answer for her. I didn't have an answer for the family whether we were going to do this some more or not. And we talked about it. And well, we didn't talk about it, but dinner was over and it was time to go. And my friend Laura said, hey, so are you doing this or aren't we? What are we doing? Are we going to do Camo Cares or aren't we? And I told him I felt a calling, and I'd been doing a lot of praying, and I was just waiting for a sign. And I was just waiting for a sign. No sooner got the words out of my mouth with my back to the door at the pizza shop, and Laura said, "There's your sign." First person in the door after the words came out of my mouth had a Camo Cares shirt on. And I was like, huh, coincidence. Shoot you not. The second person through the door had a Camo Cares shirt on. I was like, 2 in a row, lucky chance. Third person in the door had a Camo Cares shooter shirt on. She's like, looks like we're having Camo Cares this year.
And I'm ever, ever, ever so grateful that Camo Cares is continuing. I believe somebody asked me the same question at one point. And how can you not? How can you not? So I'm going to do a sidebar. For a number of years now, Camo Cares has given not only to children suffering from life-threatening disabilities, but to our veterans. And if you notice, we're a little short up here. Tanner's working, Phil wasn't feeling too great this morning. And our youngest, my baby, is currently hanging out at Fort Sam Houston, Texas, training to be a combat medic. Somebody had said that joining the military and serving your country is a selfless act. And I don't know that I fully, completely understood that statement until I shipped him off to basic training last summer, and then now to AIT, and now knowing in my heart that once he graduates in 18 weeks or so, he is deployable. And I can't be any more proud of what he has chosen to do and what Camo Cares has chosen to do for those who have also served. So from the Aidans family, down here and there, and the little ship that, the little turd that made it 100 degrees outside today, and I have no doubt, that she's smiling down on each and every single one of you. Quick little, it was her favorite day of the year. It was her favorite day of the year. Better than Christmas. Better than Christmas. What she always told me. Because it was seeing all of you. When she passed, I asked for a sign that she was okay. And I see dragonflies. So I was hanging out with Parker in the airport, which is nowhere near water. 2 dragonflies started flitting around in front of the window. We were watching a plane load up. Yep, got your back, kiddo. Standing here kind of in the background because I don't like doing this. I spied a dragonfly flying around the tent. She's here, and I can promise you that she loves each and every single one of you, from the bottom of her toes to the top of her head. And so do we. And I think.
So if you didn't hear that comment, Laura said, "You even got Leah to cry." And in true Leah fashion, she says, "I'm just crying because we haven't been to the pizza shop lately."
Next on our list is
And then I'm on my way. And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here all the way now. I'm coming to you guys. I want to see girls. I want to see girls. What did he say?" Hey, man, we're ready for the airport about 30 minutes. And I'm like, "What way are you going?" He's like, "I don't know. There's no go right by the door here. But I was trying to go to the girls. Is that how much what you guys do? What I was trying
guys, this is part of Camo Cares. They allow these guys to come in, set up campers, tents, and everything so that they can spend the weekend out here and enjoy themselves and have a safe and happy weekend. There's a lot of emotions today, especially mine, in reference to the cause, this cause, Camo Cares, and the disabled kids and the disabled veterans and the other families that they help along the way. And all these people have taken time out of their lives to support this great cause. And I apologize for being tearing up and stuff. It's overwhelming, their love and support. And as a veteran, you don't know how it's truly appreciated. As a human being, you don't know how it's appreciated. I wish it wouldn't have been so hot. I went out on the archer trails. They had several archer trails set up with 30 3D targets in each one for their competition. They also had a card shooting competition and stuff, and it's just an amazing group of people, amazing time, and hopefully this video turns out very well, and I can't do this cause justice. Like I said, I will check this out, guys. Now that is true Pennsylvania boys right there.
If you have a blue shirt on and you are not doing anything, we could use some general raffle ticket sellers. General raffle ticket sellers. I'm short a couple seats. We only had our schedule going through 4 o'clock, so it's we're a little bit behind. If you're free and able in a blue shirt to sell tickets for the general raffles or any place we need a sit, please help out.
Ava gets it. Ava gets it.